Today I came in to get my hair cut. It's been a couple of weeks. I tried to get in to see James on a weekly basis, but sometimes my schedule conflicts, so it's usually, it might be every 2 weeks.
Well, I've been in the barber industry now for about 11 years. Been barbering since I was about 12 years old, so probably accumulate that. So, what, 22 years of just barbering experience, just kind of since I first initially picked up the clippers. I went to college. I was kind of like the guy who was cutting hair in college. At the time, it was not, fully what I wanted to do full time. But as I began to really appreciate, the benefits of, just really like, accepting and dealing with men and making them, feel good about themselves, from just, grooming them and, cutting them up and just providing like spiritual uplift, things of that nature. I realized the type of power that we possess as barbers, coming from behind the chair. So, a few years ago, I had the opportunity to open up my first shop. It was actually off of Northside Drive, and a few years later, I was actually able to take it to that next level and open up the Kings of Atlanta, which is a grooming lounge and spa concept, which was based around Proverbs 22:29. Do you see a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings and not of obscure men. So those are types of clients that I wanted to really deal with, guys who actually thought on a different standard level, guys who wanted to take that next level of grooming.
It's very important for my lifestyle because I'm constantly in the public. So I like to present myself in a professional manner and look decent and look like a man is supposed to look, a gentleman is supposed to look. And I feel James gives me that look that I'm trying to achieve.
Just listening to my clients and listening to other individuals who had, for whatever reason, just either stopped going to barbershops altogether or, decided to try to, groom themselves at home. One of the common threads was just the level of professionalism that they were experiencing or not experiencing as they were going to, receive grooming. You had guys who had young sons. They would take their sons to barbershops and they would be just complaining about just, a certain atmosphere, ambiance that was not, conducive to where they wanted to actually take their young men to be groomed, based upon just like certain things such as language or the music that's being played, or just the rowdiness of the environment. So just kind of listening to it, I began to understand that it was, basically a market to open up a situation where provided, a more high-end professional environment for guys that they, felt comfortable, number one, congregating with other men to like exchange business ideas, to exchange cards, to network, to really like come across like-minded individuals who also took the same amount of pride in their grooming standards as well.
I come to James because I'm very particular about my head. And James is an excellent barber. And when it comes to my hairline, and when it comes to getting my hair the way that I want it, I know he knows what he's doing and he knows how to get my hairline and my hair the way I like it. So when you find that barber that can do that, you stick with it. And it's a very difficult process to find a barber that can cut your hair to your satisfaction. And my man James has been doing it for a long time for me.
Generally the typical protocol, you go to a shop, you just get in the chair, you get your hair cut. Nothing is taken into consideration as far as like the sanitation aspect is concerned. That's why we like to shampoo our clients. We like to do our face washes for our clients because we want, number one, we want to cut clean hair. You get a better cut, number one, and number two, we're sanitary. I'm getting rid of the dirt, the grime, the grit that you have trapped in your scalp, giving you a nice relaxing experience as well. Same as that hot towel. A lot of guys got facial hair. They want to shave it or they want his beard shaped up. Well, cleaning your face and make sure your face is a clean canvas for us to actually go on and do that work, it's going to give you a better look. You're going to actually shine better. Your skin is going to look better. You're going to go home, your wife, your other partner, your partner are going to look at you and they're going to know that you've been somewhere that you have experienced a different type of just a grooming experience and not just went somewhere and sat in a chair and got your hair cut.
James, he'll do the shampoo, he does the facial treatment, as well as just plain old barbershop talk conversation, like I grew up having as a kid. I really enjoy that experience. We developed a great relationship with friends, so we're close, we're tight. So it just feels like when I come here, I'm relaxed, just feel natural around James. And again, just a wonderful hair cutting, hair experience, barbershop experience.
If you ask most men if they've ever experienced having a facial, most of them probably say no. And they'll probably say no with the nose turned up, like, why would I get a facial? But on the same token, most men can't figure out why they got razor bumps on their face. Part of why you got razor bumps on your face is because your skin dirty. And you hadn't taken time to really thoroughly clean. Like regular over-the-counter soap does not really do justice for your skin. It's gonna dry your skin out. And we as men, our skin is different than women's skin. So the same things that they do to their skin, you can't necessarily do to yours and get the same results at the end of the day. So it's all grooming for you to be able to fully take care of yourself. We talk about the nails. We talk about, on our menu, what we call the quill. Men's getting their hands and feet detailed at the end of the day. Most guys are just go and get some clippers that they'll bite their nails off just because in their mind they think it's masculine that they do it like that. But it's nothing like getting, sitting down and have a nice hand and forearm massage by an experienced nail tech, and get your nails cut and get your cuticles cut back. It looks neat, it's professional, and most guys, if you never experience it, once you experience it, they come back and they'll do it again, especially with the foot detail. Ask most guys how they ever had, when they got their foot detailed, as they call it in the salons, a pedicure. We don't call it pedicures, we call it foot detailing. But most men have not experienced that. And it's like, it goes back to that fear of the unknown of how you'll be labeled if someone walks in and see you having that service done on you. It's part of grooming. Trust me, your woman will love you even more if your feet were taken care of. She might not say nothing to you now because she don't want to tap into your manhood, but she will love you a little bit more. She gonna think that you've taken an extra level of pride in yourself by getting it done.
With my schedule, it's one of the things where I have to get in and get out. I can't spend a whole lot of time at the barbershop. And usually the days I come in are on a Friday or a Saturday, so I can call James and hey, or he'll call me and say, hey, you coming in, I'm here. And I can make an appointment, come right in, get my hair cut, and I'm back out.
One of the other main issues that I think I've encountered, especially with us men, is just being self-confident and knowing in who you are. You mentioned grooming, you mentioned getting your nails done as a man, or getting your feet detailed as a man, and all type of connotations go in men's mind. They start figuring like they can't do that because people will perceive them to be a certain type way. On the contrary, what we kind of wanted to really do and what we began to do is really break down that level of insecurity and that level of stereotype. And we understand that, you as a king and you as a man, you work hard, you grind hard, you take care of your family, you do things that you need to be done, you're a king. So when it comes to your grooming, you need to treat yourself as such. We just want to take it back to a place that, you sit on the throne, you conquer territory all day. Take care of yourself, not just sit in the chair and get a haircut, but you work. You should be able to relax. You should be able to enjoy a nice shampoo and condition, a hot towel face treatment. You should be able to enjoy a massage. You should be able to enjoy a hand and foot detail in an environment that's conducive to your masculinity and to the growth of who you are as a man, and eradicate the stereotype or the prenomers of what men who get groomed, what type of lifestyle they may live or whatnot.
Total package. That's what you get here at Kings of Atlanta.
Just the alignment with the hair assimilation company is just something that we're very excited about because we deal with men of all types that definitely have balding issues, thinning issues, and I get the question all the time: is there anything I can do about it? Is there anything I can do about it? So being able to add that to our level of what we can offer, working with Ms. Cheryl Rosenblum, is one of definitely the advantages of us parking our brand here. In the new facility here, we are capable of pretty much implementing our menu back into the marketplace, which means that now men who have issues with their face or have issues with their discoloration, things of that nature, can actually schedule an appointment with a licensed esthetician or if you're stressed and you want to get a relaxing massage, you know, you can schedule an appointment with one of our professional massage therapists where you can actually kind of relax and get that type of service in an environment that's really conducive to you being the king that you are. Want to add a light sheen to it.
Can't say enough about him. He's a master barber and a good person as well. I know him outside of the barbershop, and I know he's a good man outside the barbershop, and he brings that into the barbershop. So I'm pleased with him, and I would encourage anybody who is looking for a wonderful barbering experience, a wonderful experience with their barber, as far as the facial treatments, the shampoo, and the haircut, to come to Kings of Atlanta and experience James Kynes.
Looks good as usual. Appreciate you, King.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.